first podcast I've ever done, and there's a slime chasing me. Now it's just gonna be me and my friend here talking about video games. Maybe like the Call of Duty Black Ops universe.
Yeah, this our like podcast. I'm Golden Dash 101. Y'all probably have heard me being the on a lot of his other videos. Probably.
Yeah.
I am the great, powerful screecher of all. And we're just gonna be talking about Call of Duty for one of the first podcasts.
Yep.
About stuff.
I'm about to die in this game. Anyways, so yeah.
Me too. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some things that are going on with Call of Duty that just kind of gave us an idea of, hey, what should we like do for a podcast? And it's how like I think the Call of Duty series, I really think World War. I don't even play it, but like I've watched my dad play it, and he's constantly loves to play it. It's one of his favorite games, and it's the World War II one, and that's a game that everybody loves now because it doesn't follow the Call of Failure games like the Cybernetics that a lot of people have given Rotten Tomatoes bad reviews and everything on, which they have good reasons to. It's not the very greatest thing of for the series, and it was a very kind of bad and trashy way for Call of Duty to go. I mean, we can both agree that, I mean, it's the zombies mode is excluded from that. The zombies mode we never had much issues on. Nobody ever has much issues with the zombies mode, actually.
Yeah.
It's one of the good things, really much, that pop out as, the game, because they don't pretty much overdo it constantly, and they give it nice stories and nice things about it, and all that.
But honestly, the zombies mode is why, like, I love Call of Duty. It's like the biggest reason why.
Still play it pretty much. Like the World War actually wasn't. That was probably a really cool, better way. And I mean, I played the.
Wait, World War II? Because to say World War II is not made by Treyarch.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much not like it's bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad game, but it wasn't made by Treyarch.
The thing that will get you aggravated the most is when they finally listen to making a game not Cybernetics, which is how you got World War II. They're gonna go back with the Call of Duty this year, which was I was told actually, which got me like face palming pretty much, just like, oh my god, is that they're gonna make another cybernetic Call of Duty, pretty much a Call of Duty that's gonna be just like Black Ops and stuff in Advanced Warfare. Even though players have they finally made a game that listen to players' preaches, they're not gonna go back to something that pretty much is gonna probably have a very bad bankruptcy on them.
Advanced Warfare was the worst. This is the worst out of all of them. Because, like, so first they added cybernetics, and then, like, they got rid of how, like, zombies is supposed to be mythical and all that, and they just made it, and then they just straight up made it cost money, and it was just the worst thing ever.
And, I mean, I know Call of Duty, I think there's supposed to be 2 teams, but you shouldn't. This is probably going to be, my dad's even going to skip out this year for the new Call of Duty that's supposed, ever since he found out that it's going to be cybernetics into it. Because,
I'm definitely not going to skip out this year.
Well,
zombies, man.
But you don't know, they could probably make zombies even worse. Or make it even cost.
So far, how they've been going up with zombies and what's gonna be, so far seems pretty good.
Yeah, but a lot of things aren't gonna always be what they seem.
Yeah, you're right about that.
What's the point of buying a game that pretty much will cost almost $100 just to play one game mode for it?
Yeah, that's why. Oh, they might actually get rid of campaign for one of the Call of Duty games.
Yeah, I would really not mind a game of Call of Duty circulating around the zombies mode. Like, if they're gonna go back to cybernetics, make it the zombies. Because cybernetics, surprisingly, a lot of people have said this, even if cybernetics aren't the greatest with campaign and they're just pretty much terrible and bad ratings altogether, their zombies mode seemed to be the best. I don't know about the Nazis mode because a lot of that you don't see much about. My dad doesn't play it, and I haven't seen much about it when I was trying to figure out a lot about it.
Zombie Nazis is a pretty good one, like, because there's nothing really bad about it. I just spawned on top of a tree because a freaking creeper just blew up my bed.
Are you wanting trying to move my friend out of here. He wants me to be in a party, but I don't know. I'm like without my permission. And do you want to kick them?
I don't care if they're doing it or not.
Well, they're gonna probably mess with the gameplay and start smacking us and spamming it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, just remove them and then we'll explain to them later once we finish some stuff.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to get my stuff back.
We can all
Oh my
agree
god.
that the cybernetics zombies aren't the worst. I haven't seen much, like I said, I haven't seen much about the Nazis one. Doctor, you may want to fill in about the Nazis because I haven't.
Well, so the Nazis is basically one of the best ones because of like it's like the science about it is like it just shows like the original like an original feel of what Black Ops Zombies is, and also I am being bombarded by mobs. Okay, they're inviting too many people. I'm gonna kick them both.
Like, just the fact that I get it, I understand, yes, but like I've noticed the Nazis, and I've seen how like it seems like they actually like fit the story in pretty well with the game. Do they not like have the story where it's bombarding the absolute gameplay and things?
Yeah, no, because like to even find out what the story is, you literally have to beat the Easter egg, or like understand it by playing the game.
So you have to like literally beat the zombies mode to understand it.
Yeah, either you have to play it and like see what's going on, or you have to beat the Easter egg and then you get the whole half of the story.
I mean, do they not like bombard the story clips like when you're trying to midway through like a fight? Like, say if you're midway through a fight scene, and then all of a sudden they give you like a story about everything, and then it's just like interrupting the whole gameplay. Do they not do that, or is that like a thing?
No, they don't do that at all. Well, unless you beat the Easter egg, but usually if that happens, they usually reward you with like a bunch of perks, getting trophies and all that. They reward you for that.
See, that's like the best thing. I don't like the other zombies games. Like, I mean, they actually fitted story really well with action then if they didn't do that. A lot of games with stories with zombies and all, they like to sometimes have a lot of the story, and the story bombards into this, the series way too much when you're trying to get, midway through an action sequence, and then all of a sudden you just have to hear about the character's ideas in a whole sequence. Oh my god. Like, Call of Duty has their very good, people mostly I think stick around a lot in zombies mode too. And I think since World War, I think so their game, like, the old Call of Duty, how they had the World War, just the normal World War I game?
Yeah. That just got boring because it was literally just 2 modes and it didn't have anything to spice it up.
Did you know people still played that even when the cybernetics were coming out? They played that until finally World War II came.
Well, yeah, because like cybernetics wasn't like the homey feel that they had.
That wasn't representing Call of Duty. That was representing something that they were trying to do, and then an idea that they thought. And I think the cybernetics were just, I don't know, I felt like they just continued with it even though people kept telling them, pleading them not to do it. And they're gonna go back and do it again, just because they don't probably have another idea with World War.
What I'm really wondering is, like, what are they gonna do for zombies? Because it seems like they got, like, they seem to get all the story out for it, but, like, what are they gonna do now? Because they already explained everything that was going around with the original crew, that was, like, Nazi zombies. So what are they gonna do? I just got 3 comments.
1 second. Be right back.
Oh. People saying hi. Well, now it's just a quiet thing.
sorry, I'm back. Continue what you were saying as I had to go for 2 seconds to do something.
Oh, well, what are they gonna do for zombies?
I don't know. My dad says I just was in there. He was telling me some stuff, but he says that a lot of people now aren't actually as excited for hearing about how they're gonna go back with cybernetics. So, and he says he's probably just gonna play like the game he already has, which is World War II, instead of getting the new game because I mean
Like,
everybody. It's
I'm gonna probably be stuck with unless it breaks, I'm probably gonna be stuck with Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because honestly, so far that was the best Call of Duty Black Ops besides Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, they did make it a lot harder than Call of Duty Black Ops 2 because they wanted people thought Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for zombies was too easy, and so they upped the ante on that. What was impressive?
I mean, like, Call of Duty is an amazing series, it seems, but I just feel like they're just digging a hole. I mean, they're doing things that pretty much are gonna make people leave Call of Duty for a while. I mean, a lot of people, ever since they started going through that cybernetic edgy phase, pretty much will go with that. Call it that. A lot of people left, and I think that's something that may have sparked Fortnite to becoming something else instead of Call of Duty. Is because, I mean, just because I know Fortnite, yes, cool and all, it's a decent game in a way, but I mean, if really Call of Duty was still probably really, the thing of the century still, then I'm pretty sure Fortnite would have been one of the games, pretty much Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, how that was really popular, and now it's just oh yeah, that game, that was the game with all its flaws, but all
Five Nights
decent.
at Freddy's had one major flaw: the phone guy.
Well, yeah, but we shouldn't talk about Five Nights at Freddy's till
Yeah.
another podcast.
We'll talk about that game another time.
Probably. But I mean, Call of Duty's a nice game all around, in a way, and I played it quite the old kind of some of the few cybernetics and stuff, and I've watched my dad play play a lot of the World Wars, so I sort of understand mostly what's going on with that. But I think they're just digging themselves a hole to where they're gonna, once they finally get too deep in the hole with stuff, there ain't gonna get a lot of people to come back out with them.
Yeah, and there's just so much that they're probably gonna change in the game.
They're probably gonna destroy the game.
Yeah, I really hope that they make it they improve it instead of making it worse than it already was. Well, it already was a really good game, but they just sometimes add things that make it really bad.
They've made things worth so much, but I mean, I think they tried to make a marketing move with the zombies because I think they found out and realized that people pretty much are mostly staying just for zombies so that they could force you to play campaign. Okay? But they shouldn't do that because they already noticed now that was a horrible marketing
They
move.
they forced you to play campaign for zombies when it was the very first one. Zombies was the treat for beating the game.
See, that's okay in a way. That's not bad.
That's when they very first started zombies, and it had no DLC maps. And then they just made it so you didn't have to do that anymore, and then they added DLCs for more maps. And because zombies blew up, and it was people's most favorite thing ever.
Zombies, I think, kept a lot of people around.
Yeah, zombies is definitely what kept me around. If it wasn't for zombies, then I would not really be in Call of Duty at all. Call of Duty.
I think that's probably how a lot of people stayed around, just to see how Call of Duty would do, is because they wanted to continue playing zombies. That's probably the mode that pretty much kept them going and having a lot of fans. Some people enjoyed the campaign, but they only played it because, well, I mean, what are they gonna do? Sit here and buy a game and then not use it, like most of pretty much kids usually do these days?
Yeah.
You know? Not gonna sit here and get a game. Like my dad still isn't gonna want to get it. He doesn't. He's probably. I feel like he would probably only try it after a while when it starts getting less money, less costlier, and maybe try it out. But he says he's gonna pretty much skip out this year for it. I literally went in there and talked to him about what we were doing, and he says, yeah, he's probably.
And then like the old Call of Duties, like they had their down points, like the map 5 for zombies. That was like one of the hardest, worst maps.
How was it hard and how was it the worst?
Well, so there was like a zombie that but was half human that could steal your guns. And also, they still have a form of that still in Call of Duty. Where, have you ever heard of Samantha Laugh? Where Samantha laughs and then something happens, and it's usually something bad.
I haven't heard of the Samantha Laughs exactly or less in either way.
Well, like, so the Samantha laugh, this has happened to me. So Samantha will laugh, and it's usually happens. Well, this is how it happened to me. I just was throwing monkey bombs out of bound, and then there was a Samantha laugh, and then they just floated away. And I just kept on doing that for a while, and then there was another Samantha laugh, and I had no weapons. And then there was another Samantha laugh right after that one, and I had no money. Well, no points in the game.
You were pretty much doing some fun stuff, and then you were thrown off.
Well, I would say it's kind of an Easter egg in the game, but also, like, people say it's a glitch, but I think it's more of an Easter egg.
1 second again.
No.
What happened to the network error?
It said you left the game.
Oh, it said you had a network error.
Oh. My game hasn't gone offline. My broadcast hasn't ended either. He just tried to join again. There we go. Alright. I just invited you.
So, yeah, that sounds kind of like confusing with the Samantha laugh. I think it just kind of did that. You know, they did that just to make it like where if you're doing something dumb or something like that, or not probably like, you know, fighting all the zombies, you're probably throwing stuff out of bounds or something.
Well, like,
that.
you still fight all the zombies, but I feel like it's like a joke that they just put in there. That's all I feel like it is. And I just found a dancing spider. What a beauty.
A beautiful thing to sight.
Yep.
I mean, have you got any comments yet on your thing?
I have like 10 comments.
What were the comments?
They were mostly about how Samantha sucks.
Well, of course. I mean, who wouldn't agree with that? You know, it's pretty much a girl or a laugh that pretty much, you know, jacks you over entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hate that, to deal with that. Like, just out of nowhere, just having fun.
It would have been really bad if I had like the Thunder Gun or the Reagan Mark II, and then it happened.
Well, is that like a rare weapon, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
It sounds like something that would pretty much be deadly, entirely. But like, I mean, anybody can agree. I guess so. A lot of people in the comments also can agree that a lot of things in Call of Duty are smart for what they
Yeah.
do at all. They messed up. They do that. I mean, game creators, even if like say any normal person who made a game like that would at least it's a good idea to like if you're a person that's listening to this and you ever wanted to make a game for yourself, always listen to people's comments. Yes, if there are hate comments that are just, something like that, you can give it, think about that. Like Fight It's Freddy, Scott Cawthon right there for an example. He literally got so many hate comments for that first game that everybody knows.
You got hate comments for the first game?
Yeah, he had hate comments. People said that the character he made looked creepy, and it made him really depressed until he realized how to make something that people said that was
The
creepy.
characters he made looked creepy? That's how the game was supposed to go.
No. It was before Five Nights at Freddy's. He made another game that was a game about something, and the characters, people said it was something cute. People said they were creepy because the characters looked like animatronics. It actually got him sad and stuff because he felt like people said like some horrible things about that. And he then used that later on as a way to make Five Nights at Freddy's. So he pretty much used the ice or the hate comments and made it into something better.
I just figured out what the second podcast is going to be about.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, it's going to be about it's going to be about a game that someone made up, but they still made it, and it's Petscop.
Oh, that game.
Yeah.
Not really a real game, but I've seen some stuff about it. It's just Petscop seems so confusing.
Petscop's story is really interesting, honestly.
It is, and I mean, I've watched Game Theory, and I was just like, well then! God dang, games have gotten deep and dark and depressing already!
Yeah. I wish you could get a copy of that game, though. That would be so cool.
Yeah, it's my cup of tea right there. I'm a big batch of crippling depression. Why not get that? Man. And I mean, it's a good game, actually. Or, well, a great game, but it's also really interesting about what it's about and everything about it.
Yeah, what's really cool about it is how it's like, it tells a story that actually happened in real life. Like, such a real tragic story.
I mean, really, it was a tragic story. It was really sad. So sad and horrible sounding that it just
Why'd they sit on her, honestly? Why?
Why do you question it?
I should question. Well, because they just sat on a little girl. Because, and that was supposed to be therapy.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't it like in the 19-somethings or 20-something?
What's really sad is that you can you can adopt a child, and then you can just get rid of them. Like, it makes sense if you're abusive to them, but like, if they're just looking for a family, and like, it's the same with like animals too, like cats and dogs. People do that with cats and dogs, and it's a really sad thing.
You know, people actually like get foster kids, and then they'll adopt them, but they'll use them since they adopt them. You get money for doing that, and they'll use the money and give nothing to the foster child. Pretty much treat them like they're the scum of the earth, and only use it for their children or for themselves. They won't use it
there's
for the
a lot of
child.
that happens, and it's just a very sad thing.
It's not very fair for any child to ever be treated that way or have to suffer like that. No person should ever go through that at all.
Alright, so I think it's the end of this podcast, and I'm gonna start a new one because we're getting closer onto that subject. So we're gonna start a new podcast in like 10 seconds.
Sorry for this being short, guys.
See you guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Deep dark.
Goodbye.